He's the author of the mega best-selling book called 90 Minutes in Heaven. Later wrote another book called Heaven is Real and Daily Devotions Inspired by 90 Minutes in Heaven. And he and Cecil Murphy have together written a book called Getting to Heaven, Departing Instructions for Your Life Now, published by Berkeley Books. Don, welcome to today's Issues.
Wow, I'm tired just hearing about it.
Oh, you've done? How you've written? You're writing? You're talking about Don? Can't hear Don.
We had him.
We had him and he's gone. Maybe he went to heaven. I don't know.
I hope not.
That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. It just came to me and I said it. But
actually, what happened is probably the phone just went out there for a second.
Yeah. Well, if he's in California, I always worry about the earthquakes.
That's right.
When that happens. You know what I'm saying? We're calling him back right now. Anyway, Getting to Heaven is the title of the book. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Are you Christmas shopping, Don, or do you do that kind of thing?
Those are really two completely different questions, aren't they? Two unrelated questions. Is my shopping all done? Yes, mostly. Actually, my wife does the great majority of it. In fact, we had our family Christmas in Dallas a week and a half ago, and we did the Secret Santa thing. And I had our daughter-in-law Vanessa, and so we gave her. I gave her something, but my wife had gotten it for her. And so when Vanessa pulled it out, she looked at me and she said, "You look as surprised as I am."
That's the way it is. That's the way it is in most households. You get your nephew or niece something, and they come over and say something like, "Hey, Uncle Tim, thanks for this such and such, whatever it is," and you are just as surprised as they are.
That's right. You try to cover, go, "Well, I thought you would really like that,"
and you have no idea because your wife bought the gifts. That's really the way it works most of the time. We want to welcome now, I guess, Don Piper. Don, you back?
Okay, so you guys thought I went to heaven, and you guys got left.
That's right. That was going to present something of a theological conundrum.
Yeah,
here.
You're still on the radio, and I'm gone.
And you're gone. That would have been fine for you, but no good for us.
There you go. See?
Either that, Don, or was something Mayan a day late.
That's right.
Yeah, it was.
I'm
feeling pretty good since the end of the world.
You seem to have handled it pretty well.
Yeah, I think
hey,
so. Yeah, we should make too much fun of these guys. I guess they had a calendar and it just stopped. I guess.
Well, they ran out of ink. That's what happened.
Probably what happened.
The person most glad for the Mayan failure is. What was the guy's name who predicted the end of the world?
Who, Nostradamus?
Nostradamus.
No. The guy this year.
The guy from California?
Yeah, Family Radio. What was his name? What was his name?
We'll think of it in a minute. But that guy.
That guy. Well, we've already forgotten his name, which he's glad for. I think he passed.
I think what everybody's forgotten is that the Bible's pretty clear that none of us know. So
yeah,
when somebody starts telling you it's the end, then that's not the end.
What was that guy's name? Everybody knows it. They're throwing things at the radio going, can't you remember his name? Anyway, we'll remember in a minute. Tell us about your book, Getting to Heaven.
Well, we have a Savior who's not only interested in building us a better place, but has given us the instructions on how to live until we get there. And that's what Getting to Heaven is all about. It's really taking John chapter 13 through 17 and doing a kind of a verse-by-verse examination of the words of
is he going? Hey, Don?
Mm-hmm.
Are you on a landline or a cell phone? You are?
Yes, landline.
Okay, well, something happened that bleeped you out there for about, I know you didn't use a bad word. We didn't bleep you out, but, you bleeped out there for about 10 seconds. So.
Okay, well, I'll repeat that. We have a Savior who's not only interested in building us a better place, but has given us the instructions on how to live until we get there. So, 90 minutes, or Getting to Heaven is an examination of that.
Do you try to tell folks in the book what heaven's like?
Well, yeah, I actually have done that in the previous books. I do kind of recap it a little bit, but really I'm trying to point people I meet are trying to answer the question, how then shall we live?
Right.
And, you know, with the calamities, the things that are going on in the world today, they're really wanting to know more than ever, well, okay, heaven is real and I can go there, but what am I supposed to do on the way? We notice, you know, all kidding aside, that
hey, we're just gonna have to get another line for Don. This ain't working. He keeps. It sounds like to me it's one of those deals where somebody's calling you.
The call waiting.
The call waiting thing.
No.
Hey Don, we're gonna have to call you back. This ain't working.
All right. Well, I'm going to go pick up another phone and see if that helps.
Okay. Well, I'll let our producer give you a call right now.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay. Don Piper.
Folks, this is the excitement of live radio. It happens sometimes.